Welcome everyone to part 2 of proxying everything every single game in the ESL Cup. In part number 1 we went 2-0 twice against Masters players. We had some trouble but we managed to do it. Now we're playing as Nicorrect, a high Grandmaster Terran. I think we'll need you guys to wish me luck, but let's do it. First game is gonna be on Royal Blood. Now remember guys, if you forgot about the rules, I'm gonna be proxying all my production facilities. What this basically means is the simplest rule is that I cannot build any of them in my main. I like to play mind games, I like to build weird stuff, but I am allowed to build my production in my natural. Now this game I want to be smart about it. You guys know me, I love variety, I love making it crazy. So what I'm gonna do is the first game, I'm gonna do a cheese where I do a fake proxy. And build the proxy in my natural. And I'm going to use it as a setup for the rest of the series. Because I want to get even crazier. In some games, I want to build my production here. Or maybe even in the middle of the map. But I want him to think that I'm doing somewhat normal cheeses. Now, it's not a standard cheese to do at all. But it's more like, it's probably something he's seen before. He might not feel too surprised by this. The fact that I built my production here. Actually, thinking about it. Maybe I shouldn't go for a one-base all-in. Maybe I should just do like a fake proxy with a relatively standard build. Build it really close in the natural. Just so he thinks I'm playing a little bit of mind games. I'm hiding my production in the first game. And then he might not necessarily think I'm doing a crazy challenge after, right? That is the plan, at least. Now, we'll see when he scouts. I think I'm also going to scout normally. And the reason why I don't think I'm going to go for the cheese is because I would have to play gas first. And if you play gas first and build all your buildings here, I'm just going to end up having like no money. Gas first is a very economy unfriendly build. I was trying to look for the word there. Not even sure if that makes sense, but you guys know what I mean anyway. So I'm just going to go for a barracks first. And I think it doesn't really suit an all-in necessarily. Now, I'm not sure. I feel like I saw a worker scouting me, but I guess I was wrong. Now, I am still going to go for the depot maze. Unlike episode 1, I really hope that I actually remember to build all my depots in the main maze for the memes. My opponent is going for a double gas here. Probably a factory about to pop down. There you go. Nothing crazy at all. He's making a Reaper, if I would have to guess. He's scouting my main. And I think this player is good enough to realize that I'm not actually cheesing. Like, he can count the SCVs. He should realize that my buildings are just close by, most likely. Now, he hasn't checked here. Okay, this is promising. Well, now he's going to see my Reaper. Yeah, I could have waited. I honestly thought he was going to check anyway, but I could have waited. But now, yeah, I'm not so happy with what I did there. I think I could have hit it. I just think he was going to scout it anyway, so I wanted to kill the SCV before he saw that I was going to make the reactor. But judging by the SCV movement, it probably would have been better for me, yeah, to just not show up at all anyway. But I guess it is what it is. Can't always play anything perfectly, of course. And I'm going to make my command center before the helium. And I'm just going to continue as normal. Now, building in your natural, you guys would say that's probably way better than building your stuff at your third like you did in part 1. I'm getting kind of scared, though. Like, you see how I don't have any space here, guys. I swear, if I get tank pushed, and I have, you know, I'm completely clumped up in this base. It's really not going to be pleasant for us. I can tell you guys that much. It's really going to be unpleasant. I'm going to make a starport. I guess the starport... Where am I going to make the starport? I want to build it somewhat close. I don't think there's space, though. Yeah, I'm going to have to build it here. There we go. Starport's going to go there in the natural. And I'll just be making a ton of units and trying to go across with them. I do think I can always switch it up for the next game. And maybe try to go for the cheese build instead. That would probably work out quite well. Like, as much as I'm trying to make variety for you guys, in tournaments I always try to make variety from my opponent's POV as well, you know, to add to the mind games, make it a little bit harder. I need to be careful. That was a very bad time to scratch my itch right there. That was a little bit unfortunate. Happens to the best, I guess. He attacked me very fast with those, I have to say. With good micro, I can come out ahead, though. Yeah, this micro is looking really good. He targeted my Reaper. He's not going to get it, and we are actually going to get one, which is really nice. Let's see. We're probably going to get another Reaper here, I think. If we're... Yeah, he's not going to be able to jump up there. There we go. He now knows I have more units than him. I'm not sure if he kept making units or not. So I do have to be a little bit careful here. But so far, I think it's a good start. We killed 2 units. I don't think we lost anything. So that's very nice. Now, let's see. What does he have at home? Does he have a Cyclone? Oh, it's free Reaper. That's a big miss micro beam. He does have a Cyclone, but we killed so many units already. Holy cow, guys. I think we can actually go for the Cyclone too. Let's see. He is going to lock me out, but I'm going to kill so many workers and we're going to get into an economic really good position. Oh, there we go. I actually realized in time. So now I can build a depot in the main and we are going to get ahead from this. And that is beautiful. Now I'm going to let him lock on to the Hellion instead. Okay, he's actually pretty far back. Yeah, he did a few SCVs. I'm gonna let him lock onto the Hellion because the Hellions are not as valuable. Let's see. I even got a few more SCVs. All right, this is going quite well, guys. Now, at this point, I do have to back off. Maybe I can YOLO and jump into the main. My main base looks so freaking ridiculous, by the way. That it actually looks so dumb. Let's see. Nah, he's gonna have... Yeah. I mean, the Marines, I could have out-microed. I don't want to just lose my stuff to a Cyclone randomly, though. So now I'm going to take my third base. And this is when it's going to start getting scary. Because now I'm going to have to build my production, like, out here. And Terran builds, in case you guys don't know, they are mostly efficient if you use a lot of add-on swapping. If you're not swapping your add-ons, it's very unlikely you're actually doing a good Terran build. If you're making reactors on your barracks instead of switching over, if you're making tech labs on the buildings yourself instead of maximizing efficiency, your build is probably just not that good. And here, how the hell am I gonna build buildings in place that I can actually timely swap them over? That's what I'm quite worried about, but I guess we'll see. My base actually looks like a clown base. If you told me this was an AI playing, I would probably believe it myself. Someone should send this to, like, you know, like, is it Imbar or Sucker or whatever, like, Diamond League Disasters or Bronze League Heroes or whatever shows are being done right now on YouTube. Because it would be pretty funny. Like, who the hell does this, you know? Looks absolutely ridiculous. Now, should I go for a mech or a bio here? I think mech might be a little bit harder if my buildings are disjointed. So I'm going to go for a bio. My tanks... Wait. I'm actually surprised my tanks have been able to fit out here. That is nice. It looks like I was gonna, you know, have them locked in, but actually they can barely squeeze by that gas, which is really nice. Now my barracks are gonna be out here. I feel very vulnerable right now, guys, and I probably am. But so far, especially since we got a little bit ahead after that attack, nothing is being done to us, which is really nice. Now let's get this. I also have to proxy all my E-base and stuff. Like, for me, the rule, I can only make depots and turrets and stuff like that in my main base, you know. I'm not allowed to make any production, any upgrades, any E-base, something like that, you know. So I guess I'll get my E-base. Does that fit? I think it barely doesn't fit, so I guess I'll have to make it like this. His base is looking so dumb. If I get dropped into the main, I also have nothing to defend it. But at the same time, there's also not going to be that much production to kill. Oh, we might be getting attacked here. I'm actually going to have to split my armor really well. This could be scary. I didn't have enough vision on the map. That's totally my bad. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I sent my units in time, and that's really nice. He has 4 Ravens, actually. Is that normal? Okay, he's going to go for disables. I think that's going to be perfectly fine for me. Yeah, this fight looks awesome for me, I think. Let's see. I'm going to siege this one. I'm going to land the Vikings. I have a couple turrets here, and this fight is going to work out for us perfectly, to be honest. This attack is completely crushed. Not even that tank dies. And just like that, he gives up, guys. I proxy everything. I guess it's just going to keep going. I do have to say, guys, these people that we're playing in so far, they're not exploiting the fact that my barracks are here. Normally, you can't push from this angle, but he could just push from this angle and kill all my stuff, but they just keep trying to kill me early. They're playing a little bit scared. Maybe he didn't even realize I was doing a challenge. Maybe he thought the stuff was in my main. Guys, if he rewinded this replay and saw my depots were here, that would be freaking funny. But anyway, that's game number 1. Let's keep it going. All right, game number 2 on Ancient Sister. Now, like I said, I like variety. I like to mind game my opponents, and I think I'm going to be able to execute that this game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my building position slightly different. So first of all, I'm going to proxy at my 3rd or maybe my 4th, depending on what I feel like, instead of the natural. And then I'm going to play gas first and actually try to do the follow-up attack. So my opponent might think I'm going for the same thing I did last game. But in reality, I'm going to make a medevac, or maybe a liberator, actually, and try to hit way harder than I did before. Now, I'm a little bit scared when it comes to the money, because I said this build is pretty uneconomical. And I'm not quite sure if we can get everything out in time. I think this is going to be my location of choice. Excuse me. Because it looks like I have enough space behind the mineral line, but also, in general, it's a pretty big base, which means that I will be able to build a production camp here later if we go to the macro game, and that's important. Like, it sounds crazy, but the last game, I feel like so far we haven't really needed a lot of production, but the last game my buildings were kind of scattered in the middle, and it was a little bit scary. But here, if I could just have like one camp of production instead of really having to build it in the middle of nowhere, I think that would be quite favorable. Or, well, maybe not favorable, but compared to the other way, it would be pretty favorable, right? Now, let's see. What is my build order gonna be? I think I actually... Yeah, I'm gonna scout an SCV. Because I also want to proxy a starport. I mean, you guys like Mark, you're proxying everything. Obviously, proxying a starport. But I mean, like, proxying a starport, you know? So I actually want to build a starport, like, next to his base. So I'm going to have a proxy here. And I'm going to have a proxy somewhere next to his base. And I'm going to try to do an absolute banger attack. Now, it seems like... Okay, I was going to say... It seems like my opponent stopped scouting because he was, like... You can't scout this guy. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't matter what you see. It's going to be something else. So I thought he was going to give up scouting for a sec. Now, I have to cut gas here. I don't want to, but I have to because this kind of level player, is good enough to scout my gases. So he's going to see that I didn't cut gas and that I'm just all-inning him, basically, right? So I have to at least pretend that I was cutting gas. So I cut my gas there momentarily, and then I put the workers back in. Oh, I'm actually a little bit scared, guys. This Reaper... No! I was going to say it's going to happen. Frick. Oh, that is awful, guys. Oh, man. I scouted one supply too late, and now we're just absolutely punished for it. Which means... Well, actually, it's not that bad thinking about it. This build actually works pretty fine without a proxy starport, but I was pretty excited to go for that proxy, so this is a little bit unfortunate. I do think it's funny that I'm building on the base itself, so even if I want to take this base later, I can't. I'm basically stealing one of my own bases, but I guess, you know, at some point if I really have to take that base, I'll probably just be able to mine it out, but it's funny. I didn't even consider it right now. I just felt like I needed my production in a good location. Now, I haven't seen a Reaper show up yet at my base, so maybe he doesn't quite know. I wonder if he thinks... He probably checked the natural and thought I was actually proxying this time. I think that's a pretty decent explanation. Now, I do hope it means he's not going to be too defensive. This kind of builds are kind of like a double-layer mind game where I want him to think initially that I'm proxying, and then I want the realization to hit him of, oh no, we've been tricked. Let's go on playing normal. And then the cheese hits, you know? It's a very double-layered attack. But if he just starts defending from the start and waiting for my attack to begin, I think it could be pretty good for him. Now, let's see. I'm going to go with a 4th heli. And this attack is going to hit pretty hard for sure, even losing that SCV. Though I am quite sad that I lost it. I really would have loved a super fast Liberator into his base. But I guess we're going to transition into this. This is basically what the Chinese build looks like. If you never see me do the Chinese build, you might have heard me mention it at some point. It is basically the 1-1-1 with a Liberator on one base. And I stole it from a Chinese Terran in a WCS like 5 years ago. And that's why I called it the Chinese build. I think I might have explained it before. I might as well explain it again. There's a few scenes in StarCraft that really have their own meta for most regions. You kind of play the normal meta, but then you have like the Russian scene, the Chinese scene, and they all kind of have their own meta. Wait, he has as many units as I do. Actually, he's missing one Hellion. Wait, could he be doing a one-base starport cheese as well? Wait, I have to follow him though because I have no wall. There we go. I'm doing a lot of damage here. He's gonna wait up that ramp. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna go for it now because I sent the Liberator, and the Liberator's gonna do a lot of damage. He might also have a Liberator in my base though. Let's see. Oh yeah, this Liberator's going hard. And now, oh, the Cyclone finishes at such a good timing for him. That sucks for us. Let's see. I still have all my depots in the main, which is nice. And now we just need to defend. And yeah, that really didn't do what I wanted it to do. He made a lot of Reaper Hellion, so he was super, super safe. And now I fear we're going to have to play a little bit of a macro game from behind. The last game we were ahead. Now we're going to be behind. I guess it's only fair, and we're going to do what we have to do. Now, I'm always going to be scared that he finds his little camp, to be honest. I'm actually going to make a second Cyclone, just to make my army a little bit more mobile. Normally, I would go for one. But here, since my production is kind of all over the place, well, it's not really all over the place. It's just really far away in a random location. But I do think I would love my army to be a little bit more mobile. Now, he has a lot of attacking units, and you really need to be careful with this. If you have that many, like, Reaper Hellion, what you can do is just at some point, if your opponent moves out, you send all of them in, you'll just butcher all of their workers, you know? And that's kind of what I'm scared of. I feel like that's... Okay, there's something in my main. That is a Raven. That's kind of surprising. Yeah, I was gonna... Okay, he turns back. That's kind of surprising. So he finds my proxy. Oh, wait! Oh, no, I barely didn't get the lock on, but I have more units. No, he went into the corner. He's gonna lose everything here. That is a really poor micro decision. He's gonna lose that. He's gonna lose so many Reapers to these Hellions, and he has completely messed it up, I think, guys. He should have just microed away instantly, but for some reason, he walked into my production first, and now he lost so many units that I might be able to continue with this attack. Now, let's see. I don't know where this Raven went, by the way. He had a Raven in my base, and then he ran back. Yeah, he doesn't seem to have... an attackable base at all. So I'm going to cancel the rest of my units and just try to macro out of this. I do think this is going to be a way more difficult game, though, even though he messed it up pretty hard. I feel like I'm pretty far behind. Like, he has way more SCVs than I do. Like, keep in mind, I did a one base all in, and I don't know how many workers I killed. Maybe like 4 or something. It's obviously not too significant, right? I think this might be the game where I try to play mech, which is pretty weird to do from a proxy location, but it is what it is. Oh, nice. We caught the Reapers. That is perfect. Can we get the last one? Not quite, looks like. I'm just going to build a factory here as well. Try to get... yeah, double tank production going. I don't have enough money for a third barracks or a third factory even. Sounds pretty tragic, and it is. But I guess we're alive. We got a W there in that last fight, and that's really nice. Now, we did manage to catch the last Reaper with that little scouting squad I sent to the top. I do need to spread my Marines. Like, I think now he's way more aware of my proxy location than he was in the last game. So there's a good chance he will actually just tank push this and kill it. So I need perfect vision. Let's make sure... Okay, he doesn't have that. Did I kill his... I killed the Cyclone. Let me just check if there's Marine... I guess there's Marines. No Marines on top of this... Oh, they were actually... Oh, shit, I just mislooked, I guess. I wasn't quite sure that the ramp was going to be there. So our opponent's playing bio. That's all right. I actually think my third is at a pretty decent timing. I guess he was distracted a little bit with that attack. My third is on location, and it's a little bit faster than his. Obviously, I do still think we're behind in SCVs. But since we're landing the third faster, maybe we can catch up a little bit in that regard. That would be nice. I'm not sure why he's scanning, though. Like, what is he expecting to see? He already saw that I had a base there before. I think we might have played him in another challenge. I do kind of vaguely remember something about a player that was scanning way too much, and I feel like it might have been him. We've definitely played him a few times in our challenges. I think he was the one who owned us the hardest when we were playing the Bomb Cloud all the way back then. My first challenge ever. Obviously, check it out if you haven't. I'm just going to keep sending tanks. Let's see. He is... Wait, he moved out. Oh, no, guys, I missed him. He actually moved out. I don't know where he is, though. Oh, no. Or is he still around here somewhere? Oh, yeah, we actually did miss him. That is very unfortunate. Okay. I mean, I do have... My army here does look pretty big. I do have to forfeit this area momentarily, though. He used all of his Raven energy on that, and I still have some left. Is it going to be enough? That I don't know. I guess he's probably going to have Stim. Let's see. Let me just hotkey my area units separately. And then I can probably go in slowly. Okay. I'm not sure if I got a hit. I think it was his tanks that got a hit. I just lost a tank from behind. And now we're going to be able to go for it, I think. There we go. Gonna seize that first. Oh, no. Did I double matrix the same tank? I thought I clicked 3. Oh no, guys, I might have messed this up royally. Tank fire. Okay, the tank target fire was super good. The SCVs are coming in, and we are gonna be able to survive this very decently, actually, somehow. Okay, that looked like it was gonna be an absolute disaster, but we survived that quite well. I think I might have matrixed the same tank twice. I really believe that I heard, yeah, a third matrix going off. Let's see. Did I build an eBay yet? I did not build an eBay. Let's get a third factory up over here. Is he gonna come back to attack me? I'm not sure. I do need to repair this third base. I'll make an engineering bay, which obviously has to be proxied over here as well. And I'm mostly scared that he's going to try to stim on top of this base here at some point. I mean, yeah, base. I guess you can call it a base. I have 4 bases, guys. That's the best way to put it. I want 4 bases. My opponent's only on 3. Loser. No, but yeah. I mean, I want to make a 4th base. Where am I going to put it, though? Because I blocked my base over here. Maybe not the smartest move in hindsight. Let's see. He's no longer at home. He's taking those gases pretty late. All right, I do like seeing that. I'm actually going to send these Vikings up here. Yeah, he's going to find my base. But, oh my god, that was a beautiful trade initially. I think we're going to be able to kill that tank as well. Yeah, he's not even going to be able to kill the rest. Let's see. Cyclone is going to come on real close, and we're going to be able to kill everything here once again. Another fantastic trade. And somehow we managed to defend that base over there, which is fantastic. Now, I do have to make a couple turrets here to be safe. Well, why is it... I don't know why he keeps scanning, though. Like, I'm genuinely curious what the scans are about. Like, what is there to see? Now, this is going to be a funny move, guys. I'm actually going to make turrets here as if this is actually a base, because, you know, it is. I do have to pretend my property here, I suppose. Now, this barracks or this factory does still have to be built. Where am I going to put down this command center is what I'm wondering, really. What just happened? Oh, it wasn't able to finish. I guess that's probably what it was. Or maybe it was a turret that couldn't build. Let's see if he's at home. He doesn't have upgrades on the siege tanks. That's nice to know. I'm going to go up to an extra factory now. I'm going to build the armories over here. Actually, I'm going to build them a little bit further. Just to really, you know... How do you say this? Hug the spirit of the challenge. I know I'm allowed to build by natural, but it is pretty funny. Now, he's going to find this. That's a big army. I'm not going to lie, guys. That looks like a pretty big army to me. I'm even gonna... Oh, wait. I probably should free these tanks, else they're gonna be stuck here forever in the rally. That would be a little bit unfortunate. And then I'm just gonna get this base over here. Let's see. Wait, where did he just scan? Oh, he scanned there. He probably is gonna rotate over there than if I had to guess. So I'm just gonna try and get this base. I'll make a couple more factory. Oh, I need to make a barracks first, of course. Yeah, actually, normally I don't lose the barracks before I make my extra factories. I kind of thought it was fine to lose the barracks. This is definitely a uThermal classic, by the way. Now, there is an army over here. That army does look like a scary army. And I'm gonna keep having to expand my production repertoire, I guess I want to say, because I keep, you know, I need more space everywhere. I don't want to build all my factories in one place. Oh, that's a bad mistake by him. Let's freaking go. Another good trade, guys. We're just getting W's everywhere. This is absolutely beautiful. He's got to lose all of his tanks. He doesn't even have something up there. I had tanks. Oh, he can get into that base though. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, these tanks are gonna do the work. This is so nice for me. It looked for a second that I was going to lose everything for free, but these tanks actually ended up doing the work. Now, he does kill my armory, so I'm going to rebuild them here. A very logical location at my third base, I suppose. Let's see. Can I save these tanks? Oh, he's actually not really killing these tanks very fast at all. Let me... Oh, I wanted to go for servos, but you need an armory for that. So his entire army is dead on multiple fronts. Is this the time when we just pack up and go for it? I think it might be. Let's grab everything here. We don't have any more tanks here. My supply is pretty low. I guess it's because my rate of adding production has just been very low, to be fair. I've been getting production slower and slower, and I guess that is the cost of having to build your stuff all over the map. Now, I have a lot of tanks, but I don't have an armory for Hellbats. It's going to be very unfortunate. I'm actually going to land all of these. I think it's going to be a pretty good fight there, honestly. Oh, wait, my tanks didn't shoot. They were too close. We're going to lose a lot of these. He's killed all of my tanks, but I did kill all of his army over time. I kind of want to be honest here and say that was not good enough of a fight, guys. I think we have to back off. And that might have been the deciding fight there here, because now we're just going to be a little bit too far behind. I'm just going to go for turbo harassment. I think that's the best thing I can do. I'm going to start going for turbo harassment. I'm going to send liberators all over the map and see if we can win like that. I'll just send another liberator here. Maybe I should go... Yeah, I'm actually going to go for... Where am I going to build these? I guess my fourth base, another very logical location. Let's see. Is he going to go in? He is going to go in there. Does he have enough to kill it? He might just have... Oh, he's going to kill my entire production line, guys. I just don't have enough tanks. Like, honestly, you could say I'm out of position, but I'm not even really out of position. I didn't have enough units to defend it, is all I can say. Now, I'm going to try to build it there. I guess I'll rebuild a little bit of a production camp in the middle here. Because I really have to. I have a couple liberators over there. He's going to be able to kill that. I guess his upgrades are really good at this point. Man, these games have been intense. My arms are actually starting to sweat a little bit. Normally, I'm not really that sweaty during these, you know, videos. But I am actually starting to sweat quite a bit now. Now, let's just try to get liberators in all of his bases. I'm going to siege this and hope he has a base here. No, he doesn't have a base there, so I can't kill that. He has 2-2 upgrades. Could be worse, honestly. Could be worse. And maybe it's good for me to just kind of switch. Man, I only have one factory making tank. This is sad. To just kind of switch to mostly an air composition, because it's... Air is realistically not as good as ground, but at the same time, it does more quickly turn into an unbeatable composition, if that makes sense. If your opponent is not good at playing against air control, then you can a little bit easier... Oh, good thing these two liberators are spawned. Then you can a little bit easier just mess them up with, you know, battle crews and stuff like that. I can't really... Guys, I don't have factories. I can't make units that actually kill bio. This is very frustrating. No, he's going to kill my armories again. Not again, guys. Come on. Yeah, there we go. The liberators are just completely useless here. Liberators need to be accompanied by stuff. I guess I'm just going to go here. He has another really big bio army at the front. Maybe I can actually tank these with my SCVs. I have a few more units coming in. I'm trying my best to be clutcher, but I just think I'm out of units here, honestly. Oh, that base killed actually his entire army. That is pretty sick. Now, I can maybe get this done with my liberators. I mean, I am still surviving here, guys. I know it's not pretty, but I am still surviving. I think I might have enough liberators actually to just siege on top as well. This planetary is still alive. I don't think I have enough to keep surviving here, though. But I'm going to do my absolute best. Try to siege these. I am getting a good amount of free units here. No. It actually died. That's unfortunate. I do have a lot of SCVs left. Let's see, man. This game is making me dizzy, not gonna lie. I'm just so disorientated right now. I don't know where all of my stuff is. My stuff is just in random places. Like, normally, I play pretty organized in the way that, you know, I play StarCraft for a long time. A lot of my stuff is just done on autopilot. I know where my production is and stuff. And I am actually feeling... I'm getting, like, car sick here, guys. My stuff is just all over the place. How am I supposed to find it? He doesn't have... Okay, that's... Yeah, I was hoping... Wait, okay. Guys, this is going to be epic. Are you guys ready for this? He's never going to see this coming. He's going to walk straight into all my tanks, like, right now. I think this is my only chance. He could be walking around... Oh, okay. If he didn't scan there, that would have been a big shot. Now I'm going to start mining from this PF again. Let's see. Where is he going with his army? He's being very smart about it, by the way. Like, you have to give props. You can definitely tell he's a very good player. He's just not even he's not even considering fighting my army for the most part. Now this, guys, it kind of looks like he's locked in here, to be honest. Okay, he's gonna try to go for this fight. I have a lot of tanks here, guys. I can crush his entire army here. Oh my god, look at this. Every single medevac is gonna go down. I still lost so many tanks. This army was massive, but I actually killed all of it somehow. Now, it's really funny how many production facilities I've actually built this game, by the way. I've had to rebuild so much freaking production. Now, I do have another command center over here that I can lift over there on my third base. Let's see, where's his units? I don't see his units. The sad part, I just freaking know he has like 12 barracks, right? Like, I need to get such a good position. Is this only... Okay, I have 2 tanks. For a second, I thought I only had 1 tank. Pretty sure I'm only gonna have 1 pretty soon. There we go. Okay, we're gonna get on top of this. I'm not sure if he has a flank. I really hope he doesn't have a flank. That'd be nice. Okay, he does. There we go. Let's try to... Okay, I'm just gonna siege on top of this, actually. I think I have enough liberators to deal with the Marines and the rest, really. Okay, so those tanks are gonna die. My tank also dies, sadly. Wait, is it still... Oh, it is still 5 liberators. Let's try to siege. Do I have enough liberators? Are the liberators going to deal with the Marines? I think they might. He's trying to walk through, but they're quite not managing. But they do kill everything. And GG, well played. And oh my goodness, guys. This game was so much closer than I thought. 86 against 121 supply. Just so you guys know, this is actually flipped, by the way. I know it looks very weird. It has something to do with personal colors and the colors of the game. I'm the one with 86 supply here, guys. Don't worry about it. But 86 against 121 supply. This game was actually incredibly close for what it looked like. You look, he actually wrote to the front. He almost lost with 3-3 against 0-0. Guys, I think this was an amazing effort. I think he played really well. It's 1-1. Let's go to game number 3. Game number 3 of the most epic series in the tournament. Probably. I think so. Can anything be more epic than this? I don't know. Now, I do have to say, I feel like this challenge, if you're playing in a series, gets exponentially harder. Like, game 1 to game 2, you can see he had... In game 2, I feel like he had an incredible understanding already of my playstyle. Like, I feel like I had to make my starports and my barracks and my factories, and I was really losing it. So... What am I gonna do about it? I don't yet quite know, but I'm gonna go for a different strategy this time. I want to go for cyclones. So what I'm gonna do is, you've guessed it, I'm gonna proxy my buildings, obviously, but I'm gonna be trying to fake it as hard as possible. So I'm actually not gonna do anything whatsoever with the proxy. I guess it might be smart to build it in the natural again, kind of like we did in game 1. Keep the variety there. This is a pretty good location. I want to make a tech lab with it and get like a super fast cyclone. That is the plan. Or maybe I could also get the tech lab on the factory itself. I guess we'll just see how it's gonna go, really. But besides that, I want to have maybe I could even go for Macfield. Macfield generally not a fantastic upgrade against Terran, but it does give you map control. And maybe map control is exactly what I need. Though, if we're being honest, I'm trying to analyze my game just out loud, basically, because this is very important to figure it out and like to explain my thought process here. I didn't really get owned in the early game, despite early game feeling like it has the most vulnerability, right? So, normally, with this challenge, at least I would assume so, this is the first time I've done it, I would be afraid that I get tank push here instantly, for example. But what actually happens instead is that once he gets stim, his army is just too scary for me to spread my army thin, basically, right? So maybe getting cyclones early is not even really the answer. Maybe I should just do 1 cyclone and then still go into tanks pretty fast. Mostly so I can actually, you know, I can fake him out at the start, and then I get into 1 cyclone, control the map for a bit, and then have a strong enough army to kill. It could also be an idea to go for a pretty sick all-in from this. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go for 1 Reaper Tech Lab into Cyclone. Maybe we can fit an all-in in here. Maybe like a double starport or something like that. But I think if he's smart, and honestly, I feel like he's been playing very smart so far. Wait, did I just... I think I'm... Oh no, it's actually fine. The thing is, I blocked my own CC, I think, but I'm gonna lift it off anyway on the tech lab. Okay, I got scared there for a second. Oh no, I need to be very careful. Oh, that is rough. Let's see. Yeah, now I can't actually... He's probably like, wait, what the hell is going on here? Can I land it in time? Okay, it is gonna land in time. I guess I'll have to build my CC on the high ground, but that's technically not allowed, so I guess I'm not gonna build it on the high ground. Oh, he's actually coming up here. I have to run for a little bit then. I can make another depot, however. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of damage on that Reaper so he can't heal. Let's see. Okay, I think by now I can probably go ahead and build it. I was actually considering floating my barracks across the map, but that's probably not the right strategy. I actually got baited by myself so hard. I was so worried that I blocked my own expansion that I I actually took too much damage on my first Reaper, and it put me a little bit behind. So now I lost one SCV, I lost a little mining time. So I would say we are sizably behind. It's nothing too crazy. It's definitely something we can come back from. It's not the kind of start you want when you're doing a challenge this crazy, obviously. But I guess it is what it is. I'm going to have to deal with it. So I'm going to try scouting his base. I'm going to get a third gas up and probably a fourth gas. And then I really would like to try my double starport idea. Oh, he has a lot of units. Ah, he was waiting for me to move out. Check this out. Maybe I can... The grenade? Oh, the grenade works perfectly. Oh, this is such a delay on his strategy, guys. He's making more Reapers and Hellions. Oh, this is such a nice scout. I know everything he's doing. I should probably... Guys... Should I go for it? A third Cyclone sounds insane, but here it might actually be the strategy somehow. Because he's gonna attack me. Oh, wait, actually, the CC got delayed, so I'm supply block. Normally, you don't need a depot here. Your commands and their finishes, but because of the delay, I got supply block for a little bit. That's unfortunate. I guess, well, 4 Marines and 2 Cyclones is gonna be kind of tight, to be honest, but I guess we'll see. This building positioning looks so ridiculous. Like these SCVs just like going around and stuff. Okay, here we go. Let's get a double lock on. Dodge the grenades. Oh, the grenade dodges were really good. And we're going to kill 2 units already, which is nice. I mismicroed it a little bit. The cycle went forward and we are going to lose this game most likely, guys. I can see it already. And that's going to be it. Maybe if the supply block on the Cyclone is actually going to kill me here. I can't believe it. Look at that Cyclone just not finishing because of the supply block. And oh, that really, really sucks here. Maybe I can actually survive, though, because he hasn't done the most efficient job of actually killing my stuff here, I have to say. Here we go. If he's going to dive, I have a turret. There we go, exactly. Yeah, that turret is going to make it go well for me. He's actually going to lose every single Reaper. Oh, no, he can jump out here right on this map. Yeah, okay. Oof. Yeah, I mean, that's probably it, guys. I'll be honest, but I'm going to try my absolute best to come back from this. We should be too far behind now. And there you can see, once again, guys, I always say it's about the details. I talked about it in a recent episode of, I want to say, Proxy... Was it Proxy Nexus? I don't actually remember what it was, but anyway. Oh, no, it was actually in part 1 of the ESL Cup, I believe. It was literally 2 hours ago from recording this, and it's... my brain is already fried enough that I forgot. But anyway, those small things make a really big difference. And here, I don't get supply block with the CC. I have 3 Cyclones, hit push, get crushed, and I'm massively ahead right now. The polar opposite. And whether we come back for that, honestly, I don't know. I think we are really, really far behind, but I am going to try my absolute best. Now, I'm going to go for the second starport play. I did kill... What did I kill? I killed 3 Reapers and 3 Hellions, I believe. So he has 2 Reapers left. I think that sounds right. Which means his army is not crazy. So far, I've been able to afford most of what I want. The second starport is a little bit too late to really get a good push going here, I think. But we'll see. Oh, there's a Reaper in my base. Where's the second Reaper, though? Oh, no, I do have a Cyclone. I was wondering, like, oh, I lost every single Cyclone. I don't have anything. But I did actually have a Cyclone. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a second starport here. Once again, Guys, what is that scan timing? Come on, dude. That is not okay. What is that freaking scan timing? Okay, watch this, guys. Here we go. And then we rebuild it. Tell me I'm not a genius, guys. 500 IQ plays over here. You guys are making fun of me right now, but there's a few people here that are still believing, and I hope that you get rewarded for believing in me right now. Because if you believe in me in this game, you always believe in me, and I really appreciate that. Now, second starport's on the way. It's going to be super late. My opponent's going to have Stim. He's going to have more Marines. If I'm unlucky, he's even going to have freaking 1-1 and combat shields, and then I'm absolutely dead, but... We've had miracles. I don't know if we had bigger miracles than this. Realistically, we probably have at this point. So, I guess we'll see. We only know when it happens. Should I move out with my Marines to scout? Probably. So far, oops. So far, despite... Hey, that is probably... that looks like a scan like he wants to go in. Let's see what he has. He now scouts that I... Oh, no, he doesn't actually see the second starport. Let's see. Oh, I need to be so careful here. He made a lot of Vikings early on. And he also has a lot of Ravens. Let's see. I am gonna get... Let's see. I'll probably just go for a disable on that one thingy. There we go. We got a disable. And now he's probably gonna try disable again. Let's see. We're gonna... Oh, we actually can't hit that. Okay. Oh, wait. Did I kill it? I didn't kill it, right? I don't think so. I'm gonna build my CC here. I mean, keep in mind, his eco is 100 times better. So for me... I don't necessarily need to keep my eco alive. I need to hope for like an army victory. My natural is starting to look really messed up. Okay, with like everything building here. Keep in mind, I'm not allowed to build in my main. Everything building here. This looks like a very cramped natural. I'm surprised things are still actually coming out at this point. Now he's making a sensor tower. No 1-1 yet. At least we have that going for ourselves. Let's try to see. Okay, his army's back home. We have to grab it, guys. This is our only chance. I'm gonna make one Liberator. That Liberator is gonna be either the absolute MVP or it's gonna hit too late. Okay, we see it's... No, I didn't have them hotkeyed. That is very unfortunate. I could have gotten a really big blast. I didn't have my tanks hotkeyed in advance. I always have them in a separate hotkey. And that is very unfortunate here. Now, maybe able to get a few medevacs. He stimmed again. That is good news, guys. He's probably going to go around there. I'm actually going to siege that one tank there. Let's see. Is his army over here or not? He might be just going all the way around. Oh, yes. Look at that freaking tank. Massive. Okay. Now we're just going to try and go in for the kill, guys. It's the only move I have. We're going to go in for the kill here. Here we go. I don't quite have enough to disable every single tank. But I guess we'll see. We are going to get on top. He has a massive drop in the main. I'm going to try to get my Liberator across. Do we have enough? I'm going to lift these Vikings. It doesn't look like we have enough to break through. He has 6 tanks left. He has a drop in my main. And that is a GG well played. And this game, guys, I have to be honest. Once again, if you look at the supply, wasn't actually that one-sided. I always feel if I leave these kind of games where I get owned, it's like they have 140 supply and I have 80, but no. I think it was relatively close. SCV count is even. Obviously, we did just murder all of his SCV, so that's kind of unfair to say. But I do think we are very unfortunate. This supply block at the start, Cyclone not coming out. Small miskick on the Cyclone, getting it forward. Those things made a difference. I was too far behind. I tried my best, but I really enjoyed this challenge. Let me know what you think and give me suggestions for the next episode. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and see you all for the next one. Adios.